Welcome to Paraflix Live. We are on location with our Haunted Lives, David Taylor and Kristi Grissom, at the Warren Seekers of the Supernatural Paracon. And they have been out there over the weekend and have been having a fabulous time. So many great interviews, such a great experience. And happy Hallowflix to everybody. Happy Halloween. Happy Samhain. And here is, well, I thought it was Kristi and David. It's Michael Myers and Vivian Von Vane.
Yes, hi, Vivian Von Vane, darling. How are you, Miss Natalie?
Well, hello.
Yes.
Happy Hallowflix to you.
Thank you, Michael, darling. Right here, darling. You may speak. You may speak. Put it down. Put it down. We don't want anybody to get hurt. There you go, darling.
Does Michael speak?
He can now. I have glamored him to do so.
Hi, I'm Michael Myers.
What?
I'm Michael Myers.
He says he's Michael Myers. Can you hear that, Natalie?
Michael, it is very nice to meet you.
Why, Natalie, it is nice to meet you too.
Yes. Michael, where are you at right now?
We're in Waterbury, Connecticut at the Warrens Seekers of the Paranormal Paracon.
Wow.
Very good, darling.
And Vivian Von Vane, how
Yes.
are you today? What is going on out there at the Paracon?
It is absolutely amazing. There are so many people coming through here. The energy is off the charts. I mean, it's just like you can fling energy everywhere. It's so beautiful. Michael, why don't you go ahead and just
Are we going to
so
do
we
the
can
Scooby Doo
talk.
reveal?
Yeah, do the Scooby Doo reveal. That way we
And I
can.
Knew it was David Taylor.
Yes, it's David.
Oh, David!
There's David.
Hi, everyone. Hello. Oh, geez. Natalie, how are you?
Hey, doing great today. Oh, I absolutely just love this. Y'all look like you're having an amazing time out there at the Warren Paracon.
It is so much fun.
Yeah,
So much fun.
I love the banner. Y'all look amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. It is such a pleasure to be here to actually celebrate the legacy and the legend that is the Warrens.
Most definitely.
Just to keep the legacy going on with the haunted artifacts that are here, and plus all the vendors, the speakers. It's just been really incredible to be embraced by this
Very
community.
humbling.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
humbling.
absolutely. Just the interviews that we've done with Jason McLeod, who's had the pleasure of working with the Warrens
Yes.
in the late 90s, actually talking to Darren, the haunted writer. I forget his last name, but we just did an interview with Dwayne. I'm sorry, a great horror writer. To Bobby over here, that is our cubby mate. He has a great book out with the haunted family experience. Josh Joyner with Addict Junkie is here.
Right.
And just the interviews, especially with Ryan Buell yesterday, was just
I was
incredible.
really nervous with that one. I mean, I was like tripping over my fangs.
That's a good line. That's good.
Right.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And y'all have been out there since Friday?
Yeah. Good. We got in Friday. We took a real nice leisurely drive up from North Carolina to here in Connecticut. And Kristi, tell them about tell her about the drive up, because you've been to Salem and Boston and things like that, but you've never taken the road trip.
Right. I've never actually driven. I've always coming up here. It's always been flying. So It's absolutely beautiful. But what I was most impressed with, and I know this sounds crazy, is the cemeteries. I mean, it's like the craziest thing. You're driving in the middle of a city, and all of a sudden, it's like out of nowhere, this cemetery parts.
Yeah.
And it's like, the cemetery came first. But then there's this big road going right in the middle of it. And I'm like, what did they do to the bodies?
Yeah. They moved them
It's
on one side or the other.
It's like, am I riding on bodies right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely gorgeous up here. Totally different. I love it. I love it.
And the people have been really great too, of actually giving us a little bit of some clues of some local haunts. We had a couple of ladies yesterday that told us about Guntown Cemetery in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
One of the most haunted places in Connecticut. We're trying to get there, but we had this great dinner with Greg and Bobby last night, just celebrating the incredible day we had yesterday. I can tell you, if you want me to, Natalie, I can turn the camera around and show you what's going on in the vendor hall right now if you'd like me to.
That would be amazing. Yes, please.
Yeah, hold on. Sorry for the shaky camera and everything like that, but we're going to show everybody.
It's okay, Michael.
That's great.
Wow.
But, there you can see the great hall right there of everybody there.
Mhm.
Everyone say hello. You're on live.
Everybody say hi.
Say hello. Say hello. Say hello, everyone.
Yay.
So,
some of them are looking at us like, what?
yeah,
And
you're
then
like, what? What's going on?
What's
So-
going on? What live? Yeah. Oh my gosh. What a fantastic experience. I can just feel it. Y'all are having an incredible time. The atmosphere looks amazing.
And I'm going to go straight for the gusto here, Natalie.
Yeah.
Okay.
That room where the artifacts are. Now, I like to say I'm intuitive. I
Okay.
classify as that, but let me tell you, I walked in and there were two places in there that I just about passed out. One was with the Annabelle doll, but
Yes.
it wasn't. It wasn't. It was weird though. We had two totally different experiences.
Yeah, absolutely.
I walked up to the doll, and it was like she was telling me, "Oh, I love you. You're pretty. Would you take me out of here?" Like she was wanting me to remove her from the box. I didn't have any fear. I wasn't shaking. Nothing. I wanted to hold her.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to release her and take her out.
Right.
And totally not what I was thinking that was going to happen, And then David, I'll let you tell what you did.
Yeah, and so it was a similar experience, and that's the rub, Kristi. Of when you see Annabelle, you think it's like this harmful like little doll,
right?
And so when we got to go in, we went in separate, and the room was clear, so there weren't many people in there, so we were able to really get close.
Really
to
get
Annabelle.
the feelings of everything.
And so what I did is I got really as close as I could. And I took my glasses off and was staring Annabelle straight in the eyes for about 30 seconds. And the left side of my head started hurting, a lot of pressure, a headache on there.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Then my eyes started blurring, and they were blurry for about like 30, 40 seconds afterwards.
Totally different.
Yeah, two totally different things. And just, if you see Annabelle, it's no joke. It's really no joke.
Can I ask you, did you get like a flash image of some sort of like dark being whenever your sight started going blurry like that?
No. What I did start feeling though, Natalie, was basically almost similar to what Kristi was feeling, and we were discussing it over dinner.
Right.
Of just that calm feeling of everything's okay, just open this box and let's have some fun.
But I think she does communicate, because you said the flash images. I was getting all kinds of flash images from her.
Okay. So it was Kristi, because that's what I was. What were you getting flash of?
The flash images was of her portraying herself as this cute little innocent smile, happy. I'm okay. You can. Just beautiful images. but it was like, I guess my intuition, it was like, this
Step
is not
away.
right.
Yeah.
But I couldn't walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could not walk away. And it kept flooding with these
Interesting.
images. And finally, Josh from Addict Junkie came over. He's like, Kristi, you've got to step away.
Yeah.
You've got to step
Oh.
away. And I ended up going back
Yeah.
to it. I ended up going back like a dumbass.
And then the other interesting
Interesting.
artifact, because they had a lot of artifacts in there, Natalie. And the other really interesting was the Conjuring House mirror. And Josh has some really good pictures. I don't know if he's really going to release them or not.
Right.
But
right.
he has one picture he took a picture of himself and the mirror was clear, Natalie.
Okay.
And then when you go through the series of the pictures on the right-hand side, you can just see something starting to form. It looks like it's just like fingerprints or anything like that.
Yeah.
And then it keeps
Yeah.
going. And then the last photo that he took, clear as day, you can see something
And
forming.
they're consecutive.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
So it's
And-
back to back. Then in one of them,
Yes.
something
Back.
starting to materialize, and then
Yeah.
it's boom
and then
gone.
it's gone.
Yeah.
That's very
That-
interesting.
Yes.
What did it look like?
Just like somebody had.
Really? Like kind
It
of like
looked like
handprints?
handprints,
Yeah.
like a bunch of spirits or whatever
Yeah.
were trying to come through,
Yeah, there's
and the
something
hands were forming
Yeah.
on the mirror, and that's kind of that. Now that I think about it, how I felt in front of it, that makes sense, because Josh was like, Kristi, I want to see what you feel over here, because we didn't know anything about it at that time.
Mhm.
So I walked up, and I know a little bit about scrying, so I was, I'm gonna do my thing,
in the Conjuring mirror, Natalie.
Yeah.
I'm just going to mess around in the Conjuring mirror where you're not allowed to go close to. So I'm going to try scrying on the Conjuring mirror.
Oh yeah, that sounds like we're two peas in a pod there. I mean,
Right.
what do you do? What do you
Yeah,
do?
for real.
Well, so
for
I
real.
did, and within seconds, I could feel things moving through my body rapidly, like
Yeah.
one right after another. And then I start swaying like this, and I realize, hey, I'm about to freaking pass out.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
about
wow.
to pass out. And luckily, Josh was right next. And if I wasn't able to grab onto him, I would have passed out. I didn't last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It was like it was crazy.
That
Right.
it was.
But those are really the only two things that really hit me hard in there.
Okay. So this is like an actual on-site haunted antiques, haunted items that they
Yes.
display that they have. How cool!
Yeah. It's just with everything that's coming here with the speakers that they had, and let me just get the paper of the people that they had here. And
Okay.
this is just I'm sorry about that. Sorry, Kristi.
Oh, you got
I
it.
know we almost bumped heads. You can tell we're like partners when we both reach down for something and smash each other's heads.
Yeah, y'all are in sync for sure.
So they had Fred Richards for UFOs over New England, Corey and Jennifer Heisen from the Conjuring
House.
Tony Spira and Dan Rivera of New England Society, Eric Knapp, Carl Johnston and James Antonio, the duodemonology.
Carl Johnson is
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh yeah, Carl and James Zanito. Yeah, they're wonderful. Duodemonology. They,
Oh my
they're
gosh.
awesome.
Carl, I mean, he sat down and we talked for like 30 minutes, and he's so intense. And it's like when you're talking to him, he doesn't lose concentration on you. It's like he stares right into your eyes. And I ended up, of course, no filter here. I'm like, I asked him, I said, has anybody ever told you look possessed?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know if anybody's ever said that.
It really got his attention, Natalie, and it really made the conversation that we were having that much deeper, because I really don't think anybody did say that to him, Kristi. I think it was a really good thing.
It was just so weird how he just sits there and stares, but I had to do it.
Yeah.
He wasn't offended at all, though. Not at all.
No.
In fact, he keeps coming back.
Oh no, I'm sure that made his day.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And we ended up having, a great half an hour conversation with one of the, pioneers, in this field about that. And we'll be able to talk to him,
Absolutely.
even longer. He's agreed to come on the show, and I can't wait to have that show on. And
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those incredible things, just him showing us pictures of, from him in the 70s and how
Oh,
he really
yeah,
got started into
right.
it and things like
And
that.
and when I was at the Conjuring house, I actually told him the things that happened to me, and he
Yeah.
shed a little bit of light on what I had gotten,
Yeah.
and he was like, "That's very interesting that happened to you," and it was confirmation for some things. It was awesome.
Yeah. That's
Right.
that's the thing of the the story that you tell, and he was like, oh, it was a rocking chair.
Yeah, he knew. He knew exactly,
he knew
where
exactly
it
what she was
happened.
talking about.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and then the great conversation we had with Jason about his books, Jason McLeod, and about his story of how he actually met the Warrens. Of how he really wanted to meet them, like in 1986, but it wasn't his time. And then finally in 1990,
1990.
yeah, 1990,
It was like the universe made it wide open, and he's like, "That's synchronicities," and that's how
Yeah.
I kind of clicked with him talking
Yeah.
about the synchronicities, and it's like they're real.
Yeah.
and
They are.
so
Go ahead.
and so get this, Natalie. So he goes to meet the Warrens, and Lorraine meets him, and she has this big premium smile, and she asks him about his faith, and he says his faith is strong, and she asks him why he wants to do this, and he gives another answer. She's like, "Oh, great, welcome," and stuff like that. Then he gets a call the next day, right? So get this, right? You're just getting into paranormal thing, and they have to go investigate something on the Warrens the next day.
They threw him under
like talk about going like
I
straight
know.
in,
thrown right under the bus.
dive right in, people.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, I know.
That's
it was
incredible. I
it
mean,
was
what
so
an
insane
experience,
and
though.
incredible.
Right. And of course, he talked the most about how wonderful people they were, just amazing people, and
absolutely.
that he's you could tell that he was very endeared with
And
them.
then the interview with Ryan was very, even though Christy and I were being fan guy and fan girl over him, it was very trying and telling and opening, because Ryan was very honest about his his addiction and things like that, which a lot of people know about, but and he's
got a beautiful, he's such a beautiful person.
Yeah.
You can tell that he's on the right path.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's going he's about to get his medical degree, I think.
He's getting his
Right.
graduate degree and stuff like that. So he's on the right path.
It's good to see. It's a good success story
Absolutely.
in the
Very
paranormal.
good success story.
Yes.
And we're talking about Ryan Buell.
Ryan
correct?
Buell.
Yeah.
Correct.
Sorry
Correct.
about
Yeah.
that. So, and then just everybody else that has been here, and just the whole vibe of just what's going on. Just it's so great, Natalie. I wish you were here. I really do.
I wish I was there with
I wish
y'all.
you were here,
Definitely.
And then we also met Nick, and we had Nick on. From Shadowhunters. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
so
yeah, Nick Sparrow. That's amazing.
yeah. So he came by, and because he was going to have a booth, but I guess I don't know if they had any or something.
They
like
were
that.
out.
They were out.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
and so he came over. We talked to Nick for a bit, and Nick was great. It was great to meet up with another Paraflix alum and have a great conversation with him. And he had his partner with him also, and we had a great thing with that, and talking off air with Nick and how much he loves Paraflix and working with everybody. So it's just a really great way to connect. It's been a great weekend for Paraflix. It's been a great weekend for our Haunted Lives. It was a great weekend for the Paracon. And we're pushing everything. Everybody has been great. But the best thing this weekend, out of everything that's happened, is when Josh came up, our super fan Josh. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I thought I was.
No, you are, Natalie, and thank you very much.
Okay.
But
That was awesome. He was like, I'm starstruck, and I'm like, what?
Oh my gosh, y'all.
So he had been listening and watching us since our old podcast days before we started doing this, and he was wondering where we went, and so we told him about Paraflix, and he's like, oh great, and he went and signed and everything. So he's going to sign up. And then he came back and we were talking about,
forever.
yeah. And I was like, you know what?
Let's get you on.
Let's get you on here. And we did it. We did an interview with him and he was just like, oh my God, this is just incredible. So
y'all made his day, his week.
I know. He made ours. He
doesn't understand that he made our day.
And so then we were able to sign a couple autographs for him. So that was fun doing that too. So
I think my hand was shaking a little bit when I was signing it.
No, seriously, that really is my favorite part about these Paracons and these events is meeting all of the new people and faces and souls that come through. Everyone's so beautiful. It's just the most amazing experience to meet them, to be able to give them a hug, to just see how much of an impact and experience that you have. It's the best part.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%. And like I cannot stress enough how great the courtyard here in Waterbury has been to us. The accommodations.
The food trucks have been amazing.
Oh, I love food trucks.
I know.
Yes. I had the most amazing barbecue chicken sandwich yesterday. It was just incredible.
Okay, I'm hungry.
I know.
Yeah, I haven't had a drink today, darling.
Oh.
I need to go find me a victim.
There's plenty of people in here that'd be willing to get bit by you, Kristi. So,
okay, darling.
All right.
Well, speaking of Vivian Von Main and Michael Myers, y'all have a Halloween special episode coming out tonight with no other than special guest Richard Lillard. Can you give us a little bit of an insight into that one, of what everyone can expect?
Do you want to take this one?
Well, I mean, what can you say when you have somebody like that on your show? It's going to be epic. He is absolutely amazing, and you never know what he's going to say. Mm-hmm. He's kind of like I am, the no filter, and it's just like. But he is such a beautiful soul. I absolutely love him, and we will have a little special skit that we hope everybody thinks is funny.
Yes.
We'll
Absolutely.
See.
I love it.
I know.
When you sent that over, and I'm not going to give anything away, but I will admit I watched it a few times.
So did we. And the one thing I will say about this is that I will put Kristi's scream up against any final girl scream in a horror movie anywhere. Because it is beyond epic when you hear it. It's just incredible.
Great.
So yeah.
Maybe I can do a voiceover for screams or something.
You never know. Yeah, I think you could. I think you really could.
It's out there now.
Right.
Yeah. It's just out. Somebody's gonna sample it and put it on like a record or something like that. So
I'll need to trademark it.
No, yeah, we're super excited. We're super excited, just like we have been all month for Paraflix and Paraflix, what's going on, and to really kind of put the cherry on top of the cake.
Whole month.
Yeah, on top of the month. Here it is with this special with Richard Lillard, and just a great interview. And like Kristi said, our short, and so. We're just living our best lives right now, Natalie. We just don't want to think.
Yeah.
But tomorrow, please keep following us on Facebook, because we do have another adventure tomorrow. Kristi, why don't you tell the world where you're going tomorrow?
He's taking me to New York tomorrow, Natalie. I've never been.
Like New York City, taking her to Manhattan.
I've never been, so I'm going to get the New York pizza and wherever else.
Yes.
Someplace cool. I know there's a bunch of vampire layers.
Oh, yeah, you have to check that out.
Yes,
there is. maybe a few pictures here and there. So So it's our adventure is not done today.
That's great.
It will continue tomorrow, and and then Wednesday we do have another episode coming out also that will be putting out, but it's just been, the support here has been great, and thank you, Natalie, thank you, Paraflix,
Thank you.
thank you, Nick, thank you, Patty, thank you, Mike, thank you, everyone. So just the support is so great. So
love it.
So
No, and thank you to our Haunted Lives, to both of you. You're both fantastic, incredible. You know what, everyone out there, if you have not Haunted Lives on Paraflix, now is your perfect chance to subscribe and go watch our Haunted Lives, because tonight again is the special episode with Richard Lillard. It is to die for. And I know we're laughing because we get it, but seriously,
it's fantastic.
Yes. And y'all are rocking it. It makes me so happy. I know it makes all of us here at Paraflix so happy just to see y'all out there having the time of your life. You're just spectacular, and I'm so glad we were able to get on this live and see all of the action that's going on out there.
Yeah,
yes, most definitely.
Yeah, it kind of slowed down a little bit, but somebody's speaking right now, and a lot of people are going through the artifact museum. But
I think I'm going to go again.
Yeah, I think I want to see it one more time too.
Yeah.
So we'll have to sneak in there somehow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but we're VIPs, so
hey, I'm a vampire. I can go.
You can just glamour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Well,
anything you want.
Yeah. I forgot about that. I can just glamour my way in.
Yeah, Kristi has special access everywhere. That's why I'm just going to start going wherever Kristi goes.
There you go. So
yeah, let's try it out.
Yeah. So that's great. Well, again, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your time out there. I can't wait to see, I know y'all are going to be going live here in a bit again, like continuing throughout the event, right?
Yeah.
You've been going live on your page.
Absolutely. So we've been going live on my page, on our Haunted Lives group page, and the private page. So we've been sharing everything with everybody. So.
Well, wonderful. You too. Thank you again. Sending all of my love. Next time I'm going to be out there with you. Okay.
Awesome, Natalie.
Sounds like a plan.
That'd be awesome. So
Great.
All right.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you down the road.
Bye.
See you guys
down the road.
Bye.
And that was David Taylor and Kristi Grissom live on location from the Warren Supernatural Paracon. You can check out our Haunted Lives at paraflix.com. Right now, today's the last day for Happy Hallowflix. You can get 40% off an annual subscription with code Hallowflix40. That's HALLOFLIXX. And a huge shout out to Nick Sarlo as well from Shadow Hunters, who's out there. He just recently had a new episode come out on Paraflix called Post Town Elementary. So definitely check that out. And tonight is the special episode premiere with the Halloween special with Richard Lillard. So thank you, all of you, for joining us, and we will see you next time.